My name is Rixier Montivais. I've been interning here for like 3 months. My experience here has been pretty good, to be honest. Also, I want to become a sports anchor. That's why I intern here. Experience here has been awesome. Like I felt treated like family. And yeah, here's a quick reel of what I've been doing here. KFOX CBS, a news network located in El Paso that has Erica Castillo, Robert Holguin, Sandra Diaz, and who's the security guard that's here? Tony.
Yeah, that's not my name.
I applied here via my sister over the summer. I had visited once in 2019, and the first thing that happened to me is I met Mike, and he said,
Thought you were gonna be taller.
and I even met Sandra too. Some of my time here was on the desk, doing the anxiety-filled prompter on live TV a couple times, hanging in sports with James, which is what I want to do, sports anchor. I got comfortable with the building, using the inexpensive ass vending machine, bullying the adults or bugging them, giving them names, hard times. I didn't try to mess around with Andy in the beginning. He's the boss, and Shauna is even the bigger boss. Here are some of the questions I asked the employees about KFOX, and also some about me too.
It was kind of different because we had COVID going on when I was interning, so I think you guys have like a more well-rounded experience.
Everyone was just really like welcoming, and if I didn't know what I was doing, if I had a question, they would answer it like hands down, even if they were in the middle of something, and no one ever like got after me for not knowing anything.
Interns are a huge part of helping out with promotions. I mean, like Rex Xavier actually was one of the people we filmed for a promotion that we did for a video game, so like when they're willing to help like that, we can do some really cool stuff.
Because you get to know your community and also kind of experiment with different visuals that you have in your head and make them come to life on the air.
I think an intern should be a reporter, one, because it's an exciting job. You get to go out, travel the city, you get to talk to people every single day who's completely different. You get to help out your community by, one, informing them, two, being a voice for them, and three, you have the responsibility of holding powerful people in your community accountable. So I think all those things, and aside from that, you get to write, shoot, and edit your entire story, so you're like in complete control. So if you like creativity, if you like going out to travel, and if you like meeting people, then I think it's a perfect job.
Well, I think first off, it takes a passion for sports, because you can't do this unless you absolutely love anything and everything about sports and being around sports. You have to be willing to sacrifice a lot of nights, a lot of weekends. All it takes after that is just willing to go out and tell athlete stories. I think that's the biggest thing that it takes to be a sports anchor. Obviously, being on camera and talking and stuff is nice, but that's something you can learn. Anybody can learn how to talk in front of a camera. What you can't learn is, what you can't teach is passion for what you're talking about.
Now it's time to hear what the KFOX CBS staff think of me. How's Xavier?
It's okay.
Rick Xavier is a cool dude, I think he's been a light in the newsroom. You have excited interns like Ray Xavier, who is willing to learn and do every little single thing and just bring his own flair, his own swag to the newsroom.
He sucks.
I mean, I had to bribe him with a smoothie one time, but he's a really cool guy.
I thought you'd been working here, and then I found out you were an intern.
I mean, the kid was always late. He's kind of an a-hole. I mean, never did his job, man. Every time he was here, he kind of was doing what he wanted, never listened to anybody, stuff like that.
I just found him to be super annoying.
Honestly, he fucking sucks.
It really does seem like everybody likes you more than they like me. So it's fine.
It was good. It was good. He was always willing to learn. Always asking questions, which I appreciate it, because there's a lot of stuff you won't know unless you ask.
So after my time here, I can really say that I enjoyed it. It was awesome. I learned new stuff. especially with writing, being open to criticism, as well as what it takes to be able to work into the newsroom. And learned a lot. I learned a lot. So I would recommend. Why is it important to intern?
It's important to intern so that when you graduate, you actually have real experience of how the newsroom works.
Yeah.
You know what to expect when you start your career. A lot of people have never stepped into a newsroom. They have no idea what they're getting themselves into. Some of them think it's easier. Some of them think it's more glamorous. And while it can be fun, it can be rewarding. The internship is what really prepares you mentally for what you're going to experience. It gives you a peek at the demands of the job.
Okay. And how was Rick Xavier as an intern?
Ray Xavier is the worst intern I've had in my life.